you're a man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, it's just that all men are so sure that it never happens to them.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Zachary Reality here, and today we are going to be talking about The Bachelor live on stage. I went last night, I had a really good time, and I'm going to tell you all about it and spill some tea because so many Bachelor Nation alums were there. But before we get into today's video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so you are always up to date with all things Zachary Reality. So I was so excited about going to The Bachelor live on stage because I am a diehard Bachelor fan. Like, we all have our things in life, and being a fan of reality TV and The Bachelor is just my thing, and I wear it really well. So I bought my tickets like 2 months ago, and I was like, absolutely going. Without a doubt, don't care like how the reviews are, like I'm gonna go. It's like research purposes, I need content. I love meeting like other Bachelor fans because it's like, these are my people. Like, these are my literal people. And I mean, I really wanted to enjoy the show. So they went to downtown Los Angeles at the Ace Hotel where the show was. Becca was the host and James was our guest Bachelor for the week. Basically what they did is they had 7 Bachelors throughout the entire, live on stage tour. They had, Ivan, Rodney, James, Andrew S., Justin, and a couple others. And we got James, and I was pleasantly surprised when James was revealed to be our Bachelor because they did it differently by the cities, and I'm in Los Angeles. I was really hoping to see Aaron there, and Aaron was not there. I gave James some crap about it after when I got to meet him and talk to him, and he kind of said that Aaron didn't want to come, and I feel like he didn't want to come because Genevieve was there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just spilling tea. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the show and how it worked, and then I have plenty of clips from the show. I was sitting front row, so I have plenty of footage from the show that I'm going to show you, and then at the end of the video, I'll give my opinion and review of the show. So basically, The Bachelor Live on Stage is a season of The Bachelor within 2 hours, hosted by Becca, who is playing the role of Chris Harrison, or dare I say now, Jesse Palmer. It's literally a season of The Bachelor. So they pick 10 girls from the audience, but it's not even the audience. So if you go on the Bachelor Live on Stage website, there is like something where it says that you need to show up at 7 o'clock before the show starts at 8 if you want to audition to be one of the 10 girls competing for the Bachelor's heart on stage. So a bunch of the girls got there early. I didn't. I had like a little pregame, at the bar down the street. A few of my followers showed up. It was super cute. But I was thinking, I was like, wait, I should have just went and see if they could have made me like the first guy to like compete like for James's heart. I feel like it would have been so funny and I would have carried the show, but maybe next year, maybe next tour. And I also wanted to really watch the show. So like a bunch of the girls got there early. They were trying to get on stage. So when Becca announced right at the start of the show that, they already picked the girls, those girls were, kind of had to go through the vetting process and like say who they are. And like they were looking for girls with big personalities and, interesting stories, people who are confident on stage. I mean, you don't really get to learn too much about the girls, but they still need to, pick people who can carry themselves with some confidence. So once that kind of happened, Becca introduced the girls and introduced James. James was super excited to be there. And then the girls came out, of the limo. And then they like all had a pickup line, and then they all go over there. James gave out his first impression rose, and then there's like different group dates, and then there's like hometown dates. Honestly, I got so drunk during the show that I kind of forgot a little bit about what happened. So let's roll the clips from my night sitting front row at The Bachelor Live on Stage.
Our Bachelorette number 2 is a marketing strategic planner. She would love to own her own dog rescue resort one day, and she is really into soccer and all things athletic. Please welcome to our stage, Lindsay.
What's up, Lindsay? Bring it in.
Obviously. Hi, I'm Lindsay. It's so nice to meet you. So I know I'm sorry I'm not Aaron. Darn. But hopefully after this we can still go to San Diego together, go to the La Jolla Cove, take our dogs, and then after go to Prospect Street for some drinks.
Let's do it.
Sound good with me?
Let's do it. Nice to meet you.
Raven.
What's up,
driver. I'm from San Diego, and I took a train from San Diego all the way here just to see you.
Oh my God, bring it in, bring it in.
Welcome, Raven. Trent number 4 is a publicist. She is a professional dancer, and she used to actually work for Beyonce. Please welcome Bells.
My name is
what's up?
Belia. I'm in Chicago, and I have pretty terrible dad jokes. I
love a good dad joke.
If you were a transformer, you'd be Optimus Prime.
It is time for your first impression roast. Take a deep breath, and I'm gonna wipe this lipstick off your face. There you go. When you're ready. Ladies in the back, just hold up your name tags for him really quick.
I'm sorry, guys. And great group of women. This is an extremely difficult decision, but the French got me. So, yeah. Will you accept this rose?
I would love nothing more. Everybody, give it up for Kendall. We actually met, oh my God, about 5 years ago now on RE season, and we just spent the summer together in paradise. And you actually live in LA, and you have some big fun news to share. You want to fill everyone in on how your life is going?
So I may or may not be in love currently.
And I think he's out there somewhere. Give us a little shout out. Where's the honey? This girl's raising her hand. I know it's not you. Well, he's out there somewhere. He might be bachelor. But you're in love. Do you have any future plans that you want to share with anyone?
A lot of future plans. We're actually going to be traveling abroad for the first time together. You find out a lot about someone when you travel
for
abroad
sure.
with them. So we're going to be going to London, Amsterdam, Ireland, Scotland.
Are you ready to play the newlywed game?
I am ready. I am ready.
Let's do it. Kendall, you can cut over there by the other ladies. And James, come on over here by this board. Here is how the newly met game is going to work. This group date is all about compatibility, and earlier in the day, we asked James a series of questions and gave him some answers that he could pick from. We are now going to ask you all those same questions, and please answer according to how you would actually pick and not how you think James would, because again, ultimately, this is all based on compatibility. Your Bachelor.
4 great guys up there, but I have to go with number 2, my man, Matt James. Good seeing you.
Give it up for Genevieve and Kate one final time here too. Our favorites from Clayton season. Thank you both. They look beautiful.
Will you accept this rose?
Things do have to take a turn for the more serious, which is why, Jamesy, we are headed to your very first official rose ceremony.
Oh my God.
So come on back here. We
So
line
soon.
ourselves up at the Bachelor Mansion. We currently have 10 women who are lining up on this stage, but only 8 total can continue on. Just hold it up high for the audience to see. Have some bad eyesight. So this is gonna be my Hannah Brown moving the podium moment. We're gonna just get a little closer over here.
Bells. Will you accept this rose?
Of course.
And will you
The
accept
drama!
Of course.
I want a rose.
this rose? Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Lynette? Will you accept this rose?
This is your final rose when you're ready.
Lindsay? Will you accept this rose?
Ladies, if you did not receive a rose, please take a moment and say your goodbyes.
The drama!
Take it in, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking sharp right
Now,
now.
Rodney, I know you love this part of the night because you were just our bachelor a couple weeks ago, and you love to dance, correct?
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Only 4 total can remain, which means 2 will be leaving our stage within moments.
Lynette? Will you accept this rose?
Yeah! I think she meant to say yes, honey. Emily, it has been so much fun having you both on our stage. Thank you for the those wonderful performances, and now it's time to take your final bow. 4 wonderful women remaining on this stage.
I forgot, you're a man.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, it's just that all men are so sure that it never happens to them.
You don't think I can tell the difference?
Nope.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
James, this is your final rose when you are ready.
Okay. Will you accept this rose?
Absolutely.
It was so nice meeting you.
And then James is going to escort you down center stage. Give it one final time for Bells and Raven.
Let's hear it.
Minnow's barking at mom and dad up here. Everybody give it up for Thomas, my boyfriend, and our cute little kids, Minnow and Leo. Oh, this is the best day of Fantasy Suite I've ever had. Hi.
What's up, baby?
Hi. Well, Thomas, this is such a good surprise. I'm so happy you're here. Now, this is the guy I met on the beaches of paradise. I broke up with him for a hot second, but I couldn't live life without him, so I had to get him back. And Thomas, we have been living life. We've been having so much fun together. Do you want to fill Los Angeles in what we've been doing lately?
Absolutely. I mean, we have our 2 babies here. Maybe working on a third, whether that's 4-legged or 2-legged. The effort's there. That's all I can really say.
That's the one thing I said. I said 2 things. I said, don't come out in a Padres uniform and don't joke about me getting pregnant on this stage. Okay. This is the very final rose of the entire evening. When you're ready.
Good night. But now, will you accept this rose?
Everybody give it up for your
Give it up for Lynette, guys.
evening, Lynette. Woo, take up all girlfriend. And here is your prize package. Congratulations, that rose looks lovely with you. But we can't forget about Kay. Come on down, Kay. Everybody give it up for Miss Kay here.
One more time for Becca. She's absolutely crushing it tonight. One more time for our host.
1, 2, 3, cheers!
Okay, now that we are back, I wanted to answer a burning question because everyone is always asking about my eyebrows and my mascara. I use Skin Cosmetics for literally everything. You can see right here, Skin, SKINN. If you guys use code ZacharyReality30, you will get 30% off everything on their website worldwide. So definitely check that out if you guys want lashes like mine because they sent me so much makeup, so I am so happy to promote them. Now I got brand new makeup, and y'all know if you're an OG that I had to learn how to do makeup the hard way. I'm just saying. Okay, now Bachelor Live on stage. Now, it was so fun to be there, as I mentioned, as a huge Bachelor fan, and to meet some of my followers that came up to me and asked for pictures and stuff like that. Like, it's so fun, it's so cool. I love being in, like, the Bachelor environment. The alumni that were there were Rodney, James, and Becca, and then Thomas was there, Genevieve, Kate, who was on Clayton's season. She also works at the Oppenheim group. Oh, and Kendall was there with her new boyfriend. And pretty much all these people already know me, or I've like interacted with them. I've met a few of them before, or they follow me on social media. So like I go up to them like, hi, like nice to see you again. So with Genevieve, like obviously if you guys watched my TikToks, like I was Team Shanae during the season, and I did have a few like shady comments towards her. So I mean, Genevieve was a little nervous to meet me. I felt like she was a little standoffish at first with me, which makes total sense because I totally shaded her in some of my reviews throughout Clayton's season. So she was a little guarded, even though we did follow each other in DM on Instagram a couple weeks prior. But I mean, by the end of the night, we ended up becoming friends. And now I'm Team Genevieve moving forward. She was with Kate, who was really cool. Love her. She works at the Oppenheim group, which is like iconic because I love Selling Sunset. Kate is definitely planning on going to Paradise, I believe, and Genevieve will be there and Rodney will be there, and like all these people are definitely going to Paradise. And I mean, I did ask Genevieve about Aaron, but I kind of forgot what she said because like I told you guys, I got a little tipsy, but they're definitely not dating. She definitely made that clear that they're not dating and that, you know, she's open to dating other guys on the beach if she ends up, which she will, in Bachelor in Paradise in the summer. It was nice to meet Kendall as well because, well, I mean, listen, there was a lot of drama with Kendall last year in regards to Grocery Store Joe, and I had to ask her flat out, why did you crash the proposal between Joe and Serena? And what Kendall told me is that she had no idea it was proposal day. She left the show, as we saw. They brought her back. She did not realize that it was proposal day. They don't tell her what day it is in the journey. So when she got there, I mean, obviously, like, she doesn't really have a choice. I mean, once you're under contract with the show, when you sign on to do a season, you kind of have to go along with the rules. And I mean, obviously, she did get paid a little bit. I didn't ask her that question, but I'm sure she got paid, you know, a little bit more or a lot more. I mean, if you get paid per day for being there in Bachelor in Paradise, and she spent like a week or so at a hotel, like she was getting paid every single day, even though she was just chilling at the hotel. So, I mean, she did not know that she was crashing the proposal until she got there. So, I mean, if that eases anyone's minds about what they thought about Kendall, it kind of does for me. I will say that this was the first time I've met Kendall. She's the only person that I haven't interacted with before out of all the alumni, and I thought she was really cool and really sweet, and I was just very impressed by her, and I'm happy that she has a boyfriend and that she found love, and she was just so warm and welcoming, and so was Kate. I mean, I think Kate watches all my TikToks, so, I mean, we love Kate, and I'm definitely going to be coming to the Oppenheim group now to hang out with her. I mean, Thomas is so cool, Becca is so cool, James is really cool, and Rodney I met at the bungalow a couple weeks ago, so we already kind of connected, and he's super cool as well. But now on to, like, my opinions of the show. Now, a mom ended up winning the Bachelor live on stage, which I thought was like, okay. I mean, obviously, like, we love the moms, but then somebody told me that, like, the mom, like, always wins because they always, like, have one or two, like, older women on the stage. So I don't even know what if it's, like, it's obviously not for love. A lot of these guys are planning on going to Paradise or might even have girlfriends. So it's really just, like, for fun and for show. And I mean, I think it's really a good idea for a show. I think it's fun. I think it's really, like, how you can interact with Bachelor Nation. Like, it's a great idea that they did. I will say that the audience was pretty empty. There was about half the people there, so that probably explains the reason why they canceled a couple San Diego shows for this past week, because I guess not a lot of people are going. I don't know if a lot of people are just busy, it's Stagecoach weekend, or if people are just not interested in seeing it. You know, there has been some negative reviews of the show online, and I mean, to be completely honest, I had the best time because I got to meet Bachelor fans and see Bachelor alumni and like enjoy the show. So like obviously like I had fun and I got drunk, I got lit, I had some popcorn, I sat front row. I will say that in regards to my Instagram story where I said that Becca was scripted, I mean, I love Becca. I want to make it clear. I know her now. We've met a few times. Like, she's awesome. And, like, I don't want to say anything negative about her. However, to be completely honest, as a reviewer, I felt like she just wasn't enthusiastic during the performance, during the show. And I actually felt the same way about James. And I like James a lot. Cool guy. If you stumble upon this video, like, I hate that I have to, like, be negative, but I have to give my honest review. And I just felt like Becca was very, this is the script of the show. This is, like, she just kept, like, the way she carried the show was just kind of monotone. There wasn't a lot of, like, personality and, like, live and, like, oh my God, we're here. And, like, there was no jokes. It was kind of just like she was the narrator. And I don't know if that's, like, on Becca or if that's, like, the producers of the Bachelor Live on Stage, what they were looking for, you know, to kind of just kind of go through the material and make it a show, because that's what she was doing. She just kind of went through the material and went through the show. And I mean, obviously there's a lot to get through. It's a long show. There's 10 girls that kind of have like a little bit of a storyline with James and are trying to impress him. And you know, in all fairness, Becca has been doing this show for the past 3 months, so she's probably exhausted and ready to close out her tour. This is like the last week. I think there's 2 shows left. They're going to like Vegas or Utah. So I mean, in all fairness for Becca, I mean, she's probably over it. She's probably getting a good check. I had made sure to make a joke when I saw Rodney. I was like, I hope you got a good check. How was it? And Rodney had a great time when he did The Bachelor live on stage. But I felt the same way with James. I just didn't feel like he was super enthusiastic. And none of the girls were like being like annoying. Like all of them were funny. I talked to all of them. I think one of them was like wanted to be the villain. Like they were all really funny and great. And I like got laughs, as you guys saw in the clips I just showed you guys. I don't really know what it was. It just felt very just rehearsed and scripted and just like narrated a little bit slower. I guess I was looking for a show that was a little bit more lively, but when you're with Zachary Reality, like I'm so lively. I am the show. Like literally me in the audience. I am the show. There was an intermission. Like I'm like, hey, what's up everybody? Like whatever. So it's like, I mean, I'm gonna have fun regardless. I don't know if all the other bachelors were like that during their time, you know, Connor, Ivan, whoever, like I don't know because I didn't go to those shows, but that's just kind of how I felt and what my takeaways were. And I mean, like I said, I don't know if it was Becca or the producers behind the scenes, but I think that I would be a great host for The Bachelor live on stage. I would be so shady, giving jokes, like going into the audience. I mean, if they hired me, which I mean, clearly they're not hiring me, but I think that would be a really fun job. So then after the show, and I would honestly rate the show an 8 out of 10, just because I had a good time, as I mentioned, as a huge OG Bachelor fan. After the show, there was like a VIP section upstairs where you got to do like the meet and greet and like take pictures with everyone. I did not buy the meet and greet. I just saw Thomas in the lobby, and then I guess he brought me upstairs, and I was so drunk. And I mean, I got to hang out with everybody, have some kumbaya, and then I got to talk to some people on the way out. I mean, it was just like a really fun experience getting to like mingle with Bachelor Nation, like fans and alumni. And I mean, I recommend you go to the show. I mean, now it's over. I mean, I do recommend everyone go. I wish everyone got to see it if they are Bachelor fans, but if you did not get to see it, or you didn't want to spend the money, or you whatever, for whatever reason you didn't make it to the show for the tour, I'm sure they'll be back, but I have no idea. I hope that this YouTube video kind of explains the format of the show, how it went, and you know, the clips kind of explain like what it was really like, and you guys can kind of get the virtual Zachary Reality experience at The Bachelor live on stage. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. If you guys went to The Bachelor live on stage, let me know your experiences, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, because I will be back with much more reality TV videos and vlogs and all that fun stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye.